Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 8, Episode 36. I'm JC Proton, and we are picking up at turn 99. We are playing a standard faction of the Unfallen on Endless difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we're going to be continuing our wars against the United Empire and the Cravers. Specifically, we are going to be sieging the Dill star system, which belongs to the United Empire. And we'll be able to siege it down to 0. And we'll invade it. We'll be invading it next turn, which will probably be next episode. We're going to move some extra fleet that we have. We probably can move about 8 or so siege ships. We're also going to be doing, let's see, there's 8 right there. All right. Let's move those bad boys over here. And let's take a look. So that siege is at 16 per turn. And now with 8 more siege ships, it is at minus 200. And this one was at like 900 and something. Now it's 758. Okay, we can still use one more. Let's move one more. Let's see. 10, 9. You can separate. And we're also going to continue harassing, doing raiding attacks and stuff on the Cravers as well. 735, 737, that looks pretty good. That's pretty darn close to 0. Looks like they'll have 2 defenders left. You squint at the number 2, it looks a lot like 0. So that'll be fine and dandy. Let's see. And I guess we could combine these, couldn't we? And we could take 7. Alright, that cleans it up a little bit. Alright, and over here at Oshyi, hard for me to say that. Alright, these siege dudes are hanging out. We'll get a start on sieging Oshyi down. Alright, I did click attack when this guy showed up from wherever it was. He was here or here, I don't remember. But I went ahead and clicked attack, so let's just go ahead and do that. He is already damaged, so we're going to watch him blow up. That is going to be a super one-sided fight. Excuse me. This ship right here, the Bastion that we got from the quest, that thing is overpowered. It is super strong. Alright, let's line him up. Okay, there's the enemy over there. We'll go to scan mode. Whoa. Where are those missiles coming from? Does the Bastion shoot missiles? I was not aware that it was armed with missiles. I kind of want to rewatch that and see. I want to look out the the side of that and see again. I knew that it had guns. I knew they had guns for point defense. Alright, let's look around on this side of it. Skip to action and then slow it down. Definitely. Yep, look at that. That's all missiles. And then it's guns back here. those are guns. These are all missiles, and these aren't all populated. And then these are energy weapons here. Wow, okay. I did not know it was armed with missiles. Now we know. Okay, cool. Hey, he leveled up again. Cool. What kind of fleety kind of skills does he have? Maximum probe stock on exploration ships. 20% shield capacity on fleet. That's pretty solid. Vision range on fleet minus 20%. Upkeep cost on fleet. Okay. And 5% damage on fleet. I kind of like 20% shield capacity. That's pretty cool. And we can go 2 ranks of it too. Excuse me. That's pretty nice. Because you tend to run out of shield capacity. That's the thing that happens early in the fight is your shields go down. You know, and then you start taking a lot more damage. So, all right, there is a competitive quest started. Founders Keepers. Be the first to control the target system. It is the FAD system. FAD is located here. Oh, that's where the pirate base was that the Cravers just took down. And there was an outpost there by the Lumeris that just got choked out. Alright, there's a Guardian, an Atmospheric, and a Ruins. Well, he's guarding it. You know what I'm going to do here. Let's see, all that's left is the Fist. Okay. I'm going to take the loss to ratio. I'm going to fly in here to FAD, man. I'm going to see if I can click all 3 of these before he attacks me. Yep, I got all 3. He'll probably attack me. It's fine. I'll retreat. I don't mind that ship taking damage. It's the loss ratio. Oh, the basic TERACO Laser! Wow, nice. That is a tier 5 energy weapon. My dudes. Wow. Not only am I glad to have it, but I'm also glad to have it because it's a denial of somebody else getting it. Like, can you imagine the Cravers getting that? Wow. Not cool. Okay, so yeah, the TERACO Laser, we'll take a look at it right now, man. So it's 46 damage at peak damage at the medium range. Versus this laser. So this beam does 30 damage at all 3 ranges, so that's 30 times 3 at 100%. That's 90 damage. The 46 damage is only at medium range, and it's half damage, so it's 23 at the other 2 ranges. So 46 doubled would be 92. So that one's like 92 damage, and this one's like 90 damage. So they're similar. They're basically very similar in damage. I'll tell you what. Let's look at our thorns. Since we completed a research to have the option of making these better, right? So let's put a TERACO Laser on here. Excuse me, just to illustrate the difference between them. Wow, look at that, 519 damage. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so the TERACO Laser has 80% hull plating penetration, 10% shield penetration, and it has a 10% crit chance. And the beams have 90% hull plating penetration, 10% shield penetration, and 5% crit chance. So they're pretty similar damage total. Let's see, the way the math works, 519. If I went with 2 Terracos, it says 528. If I went with 2 of the beams, 519, 510. So the math of the game says that the TERACO laser is better than the Tier 5 beam. I'm inclined to think they're both pretty darn good, and it's almost splitting hairs between the two. I kind of tend to prefer beams over lasers because of the armor penetration and because they're good at long range, so they're really good for cross lane firing against flotillas that are not in your lane. So let's see, if I went with triple beams, yeah, whatever. Okay, so anyway, that's how those match up. Let's see. So this is the new enhanced thorn. This would be the new enhanced fire hull. So if I decided to kit this thing out here, I would be adding weapons to it. Probably something like that. 5,300 damage. Yeah, we can get to 54. Potentially 5550, so pretty strong. So I'm going to wait to actually implement the new design until after I can get the updated version of the light. I don't have that yet. That's next in the research queue. So we'll get the updated version of the light, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. We'll figure out what we're going to do. I produce a lot more antimatter than I do adamantium, and this upgraded ship here uses more adamantium, and this one uses more antimatter. So I'm gonna probably be leaning towards doing antimatter. I may be leaning towards doing more light ships than fire ships. So we'll see here. Where are we at on... Oh, yep, there's the attack. See, I was surprised they were taking so long to do it. There we go. There's the attack. And we're going to go to repair and recover, and we're going to retreat. And you'll see I won't get any repair. I'll lose 60% of my hit points. I won't like lose 60% and then get 30% back at the end of the battle because I'm using excuse me. Anyway, retreat. When you retreat, you just take 60% of your ship's hit points and damage. Oh, that's not good for him. Yeah, it looks like he's a goner, but, you know, it's a price you pay. It was worth it, man, to get the TERACO lasers. That gave us another Guardian. Now we have, what, 560 extra approval from all the Guardians we found. That's bananas. Okay, this event has ended. I think I moved these populations around already. Looks pretty much okay. Except for this one. This one's full. See, 22. How about if he sends a couple to BE? gets in the room he needs. And we're all good everywhere else. Yeah, so FAD is not happening. I'm never going to be able to colonize that. And just go ahead and toss in the towel on that one. TERACO Laser, nice. That was pretty cool. I think I might have done these. I'll have to double check. Let's see. There aren't very many I'm still doing, I don't think. Let's look. Monsoons at AJ. Yeah, I definitely did not do these. Kind of want to get through this turn so that we can do the invasion at the beginning of next turn. Maybe we'll get that in this recording if we go quick. Boreal goes to forest. And arid goes to jungle. That gets +2 population. Okay, it's AL. Monsoon at BC4 goes to forest. AM Boreal goes to forest. See, that's a +1, that's a +1. We'll just do that this way. AM and BG, and that's it. Forest. Okay, that gets +2. That's +1. That's +1. That's +0. Okay. Okay, and we got siege ships at AA, AB, and AD. All right, so that looks like the last flight of the Lost Horatio, doesn't it? He's going to another guarded system, so that's going to be the end of him. But you know, that's okay. He had a good run. He served his purpose, and we got really lucky getting those basic TERACO lasers. So we're going to take these siege ships. We're going to fly up here. They'll either be used sieging Oshii or Genomos. Let's see. The flight path is different. So let's see where does it diverge. Pretty far back, actually. Well, honestly, whether it's going here or here, from here it can reach either one of those in one turn. So we'll just send them to be I5, and then we'll figure it out when we're closer. And similar deal here. Okay, siege at Dill is going according to plan, and next turn we'll invade, which means then we'll be able to do entwining at Kraz. So for now, Kraz is not able to act, and Volans is also not able to act. Alright, we're at Cygnus. Okay. Would Yanni have a fleet hanging out over here? Away from the action? Away from this invasion that the Sophons are doing at Yetix. I guess he's trying to save his fleet. His fleets are pretty weak, like usual. Is that pirates? Yeah, it is. Atrocious pirates, huh? Okay, and then we had one from Deneb heading north, right? Okay, already did that one. See what we have left here. Oh, we've got fun stuff to do over here, don't we? Yeah. That dude can take down some Cravers. And let's see, got another inbound ship, so he's going to hang out. This guy can take out Cravers. And let's see, this guy over here, he can take out some Cravers. Let's see, so that's 900 dust, 900 dust, and 900 dust. All right. And this guy down here, hey, look at that. 1800 dust. Very nice. That is a good choke point. Looks like I've got the attention of the Cravers, though. They seem to not be too cool with this whole situation that's been working out against them. It's been working out great for me. Okay, so let's see. He's going to stay here to catch that one. I guess these guys can hang out for a bit. Yeah, I'm thinking all that can stay except for this guy. Oh, excuse me. Gonna go ahead and have this guy roll out. Maybe Obviously, he doesn't want to stay here. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. That is frustrating when the game does that sometimes. It thinks it's being helpful by doing a thing that you didn't really want it to do. That is definitely a thing that happens. Misclicks for sure are a part of the game. Okay, so this guy... Sure, I'll guard. Why not? This fleet only has a movement speed of 4, so not like they're going to come back and get me. So we'll figure it out. And he's basically out of movement anyway. If he's going to try to come over here to Remore or down here, it's not like the remaining movement that's left on him this turn is significant at all. So he's fine. That dude's staying there. Yeah, he's staying there, and he's going to keep guarding. Okay, so then all we have left is the Enhanced Fire Class Hall, and the Exotic Rations and Enhanced Thorn Class Hall. Okay. So what we could do, maybe at some point, if I have massive amounts of titanium where I can just throw it away, I might start throwing another weapon on here. Maybe that one, right? Maybe the TERACO Laser. Could be the TERACO. It could be the beam. Either way, pretty similar altogether. But and we'll see after we get the updated light design, which we're actually going to end up building. And let's see, how close are we to getting to need to build more trade subsidiaries? Once we get Dill, we're going to want to put in a trade subsidiary pretty much right away. All the planets are already colonized, so we could do it immediately. Let's see, we're 57% of the way to the trade company. Yeah, I think it might be okay to go ahead and do it now. And that will unlock this next tier over here. And I think I want to go ahead and pick up the cosmetic genetics because we're kind of bumping our head on the ceiling. We're kind of maxing out on population here. So I want to get that going, and then we'll start looking at maybe this tech here, interstellar windshields, maybe super light aerodynamics. Might look at picking up self-mining NPO because it's extra resource generation. Excuse me. And, this one's a good one too. Floating superstructures, it just gives you more population slots on your gas giants. And mech suit quarter, more resource generation. So, those are really good. We'll have to make a decision here on these. And that'll be good. This will be good. This will be good. This will be good. This one is good too. So lots of good stuff to do. I guess we're ready to advance the turn. Oh yeah, I was wrong. I was really tired when I was playing this morning. I'm actually able to get in a second session today. I'm a little behind in recordings. And I was, so with cram exam, I was at like 2,300. And when I passed and switched the law to this co-op code, then it went to 27. 27,000 instead of 23,000. So it was actually an increase of about 4,000 science, running this instead of the cram exam. Now that's only a 15% increase, and actually you can get a 20% increase by running brains over bucks. So I think that would run even more, but it would cost me 20% of my dust production. So I think I'm just gonna stick with this for now. And look at what's going on down here. Look at the militarist faction gaining support. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Looks like we might have militarists taking over unless I do something about that in the election, which is going to be after next turn. Okay, so let's click on over to turn 100 and let's invade it, Dill. It's been a long time coming, man. It's been a long time coming to be able to start entwining at Kraz and Kerr and Volans and all that. So I really want to see that happen. I want to get that rocking. I want to do it right now. Okay, so this guy has a movement speed of 5. If he's coming for me at Volans, which I don't think he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. I think I'm slightly out of range. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit and watch and see where he goes. Okay, here we go. Where you going, boy? I got my eye on you. 6,000 attack power is no joke. Against an unarmed fleet, yeah. That's a thing of concern. And look, my score is 2770. I'm past the Cravers. I'm in second place now. I'm only, what, 250 points behind the Horatio at this point. Alright, what are you guys doing? Excuse me. Alright, where are you going? They are coming for me. Okay, can they reach me or not? If they can, I'll move. Looks like they're not reaching me yet. They came up just a smidge short. Oh, they want to colonize here. He'll retreat. I mean, you know, a damaged settler can settle just as well as a non-damaged one. But making him retreat counts as a victorious battle for me, which Overwatch, breakout, select all. Okay, that's far enough that I'm out of reach of him. He failed to retreat and was destroyed. Okay, well that worked out better than I expected. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, let's invade it, Dill. We can go gorilla, no problem. We should easily waltz right in there. All right, cool. They have Yusho there. Pillaging is not very inviting, but I definitely do want to occupy. Okay, and it's under Pacific conversion, but we're immune to Pacific conversion because of celestial vines. Okay, here we go. The moment of truth. We can put vines at Zane. Not Volans, but we can do it Kraz and Zane. Okay, so let's do it here. Let's see if he says anything about it. Maybe we won't do it just yet. We'll stick with the neutral systems first before we entwine the Horatio systems. See, how long would it take them to get over there? They could be there next turn. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. This guy's just going to wait. I'm not going to guard. Okay, that's still guarded. Okay, these guys are going to blow them up. Okay, those guys went through. These guys are going to catch them. Ooh, 3 ships coming that way. Yeah, he's going to stay. All right, this guy is going to keep on heading down this way. Blindly just going for it. We're going to see if we can get there. I don't know if any of these are guarded. It's just a shot in the dark, man. If he can team up with this fleet, that'll be significant enough that to definitely help, though. I could use this guy to help scout it out, I guess. Hate to miss out on that much dust, but it's probably better. There's a lot better chances of us being successful if we if we guide it. All right, we'll just go to here and then we'll figure it out as we poke along. See if we can get there safely. I think we'll be a little bit more cautious. That's the only reasonably tough ship I've got over here. I mean, it's a medium.
Though we doubt the purity of your motives, the Protectorate has a proposal for you.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you making something of yourselves.
Exotic and eccentric. Increasing ecologist political ideology. Minus 20% dust and strategic refit costs on Empire for 10 turns. Minus 30% refill rate on fleets. Plus 20% retrofit cost. Yeah, I'm going to go for this one. I want the ecologist one.
Horatio has an eternal task to beautify the galaxy. Perhaps this helps you understand our actions.
Your elimination is unfortunate but necessary. All right. In less than 19 turns, level up 2 systems. Okay, so my nearest population now are plus 2 industry for 20 turns. Cool. Deal has been captured. Very good. Cooperative quest started. Build the academy. In 20 turns, ensure that population from minor civilizations reaches 1,215. That's an increase of 203, right? Yeah. 203 more minor population. Well, I'll do my part. I grow the heck out of minor populations. It'll give me 75 Hyperium. So, hey, I'm on board with that. It's funny how when you go with scarce resources, the these rewards and stuff become like a lot more significant. They're like way more relevant. New collection bonus on Sheridan. I have 30 of them. Extra manpower troop capacity on systems with Sheridan. Okay, cool. So 15% troop capacity. That also helps out with SimCamp, the industry from SimCamp. And I think I'm going to be doing that off camera. I'll shuffle populations around. Got more of them getting, several of them getting pretty close to being maxed out. Let's see, population. Let's see here. Leaders leveled up. That's an easy one to choose. More food in industry? Yep. That one, it's a governor type skill. Cool. We've got some unlocks here. Okay. So that's a senator ability. Okay, we built more siege ships, and A, B, and D. And I'll take care of the terraforming off camera. siege ships. Let's see here. How's our influence going on here? Cool. We still have a positive trend against the ratio right now. That's cool. Let's bring all of the siege ships. Okay, 936 looks a lot like 990. We'll be able to invade Oishi or Oshii next turn. So that's pretty cool. So I guess we'll fly all of the siege ships. Unless they can reach Oshii, we'll send them to Genomos. Let's see, can this guy reach? Nope. Okay. Those two siege are going to Genomos. These two siege are going to Genomos. Excuse me. These three siege are going to Genomos. The Thorn 7 is heading over to here. Okay, they're hanging out, guarding. These dudes are hanging out and guarding. We'll eventually move these up here, probably. We might combine them, or we might lay siege to Baton. We'll see. We'll see. No big rush. Oh yeah, let's do the light class hull. Let's take a look at that. Well, I would be inclined to just for fun. Let's see what it would look like if we did these bombers. And maybe one of them be fighters. And then everything else would be point defense guns. $36.91. Okay, so I'm going to take those out. And we'll just go all guns for defense. Maybe go one squadron of fighters for defense. Let's see, what type are they? They're projectile defense? Not crazy about it. probably prefer to just stick with fighters. And then, excuse me, let's see, we would go with the improved armor. So 58, and with 50% damage absorbed, it repairs. So let's say 50% just for easy numbers. It would actually be a little bit more than that. It'd be 58% times 1.58, I think. So 91% damage absorption, effectively. But if you do 58 times 1.5, it's 87%. No matter how you slice it, it's pretty good. And we would go with a shield. Pretty expensive ship. Especially if I upgrade these. So that makes it not a cheap throwaway ship. That makes it a really tough ship. It's almost immune to kinetic damage. Really good at point defense for shooting down incoming fighters, bombers, missiles, whatever. Massive amounts of repair. 5% per phase plus 10% after battle. So that's 25% on each of those. So that's 50. Plus, if you go with the repair and recover tactic, that's an 80% repair. So it's like a regenerative ship at that point. It'd be a pretty tough ship. That is a pretty tanky ship. It's expensive. It is expensive, but it will be very, very durable. And it'll draw fire. So you could even use this, increased chance to be targeted, and repairs ship after each phase by 5%. So it's kind of like one of these. It's not as good. Makes it significantly more expensive though. So I might do something like that, or I might have a light version of the light. A light and a heavy light? I don't know, man. This is kind of the ideas I'm kicking around, though. I mean, it's pretty heavy damage. I mean, it'll be a beast at short range. It'll definitely be good for getting in a slugfest. It would be good on that gladiator tactic, right? So anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking about maybe doing here. And I guess I'll do the rest. I'll reset. I think I'll do the rest off camera. Well, wait, we've got a little bit left to do. Let's do the rest of our ship movements here. Let's get those knocked out, and then we'll end the recording. How are we looking over here? That's still guarded? Yeah, that's still guarded. I'm hoping that this guard mode will drop somehow. Wonder how tough of a fight that is. Can't quite tell. That's ugly. All right. All right. I'm wondering if it's hung up. Are we lagging out here? There it is. Excuse me. All right. So we're sieging him down, and then we'll invade Oishi. We already pillaged it a couple turns ago, so it's going to be like Dill. It won't be worth pillaging. We're just going to siege and invade Oshii, and then everything's going to head over. All the siege fleets are heading over to Genomos next. And looks like it's going to take a couple turns to take that one down. And then it's going to be, Dominoes. Nos, Heracles, Sables, Yun, Batten, and then that's the end of... That'll be the end of the United Empire. So Kraz will have entwined in one turn. We'll see what happens here at Volans. We may end up needing to bring a fleet up here to deal with that. See, how strong is this guy? 5,000. Those guys are 6,000. So I want at least 9,000 to deal with them. This guy has 19 movement. This guy has 20 movement. I kind of want to leave something here because we have all these juicy little fleets to harvest. We need to have a fleet there that can handle a battleship, though. Okay, I guess I'll do it off camera. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end up moving some fleet up this way, and I'll figure out which leader to use and what ship composition of the fleet and all that kind of stuff. But suffice to say, we're going to send some military up here to guard Volan so that I can entwine it. Assuming I get to Kraz next turn. Only takes one turn. Excuse me. Then I think these Kraz guys can come over to Volans in a single turn. Let's just check real quick. Yeah, they can get there in one turn. So we'll do that. So after we have Kraz, then these guys will arrive at Kerr, and we'll be entwining Kerr and Volans at the same time, and we'll see if we can get some fleets up here to Volans to guard and be able to deal with these battleships and still have enough here to deal with one of the battleships if he pops one out or something like that, and still guard this stuff. So that's the plan. Let's see, is there anything else we're doing? Let's see, this ship moving up counterclockwise, yeah. Seems like this is reasonably safe to go to Columba right now. Where's this guy going? He's going there to Oyad. Excuse me. All right. So that's all the movement. I'll do all the stuff off camera. And we'll see you guys next time. I guess next time we'll click over and we'll do the election. So I'll see you guys back here at the end of turn 100 as we click over into turn 101. And see you guys next time. Thanks everybody for watching.